How's it going, everyone? Happy Thursday. We're just past the noon hour. We got bright, beautiful sunshine on a early November day. And so I'm going to take advantage of this sunshine and travel into Grant Park, Millennium Park. I know we've done this several times in the past weeks, but I want to film the peak fall tree colors. We still have some green trees. Be creative. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Anita. Thanks for being on. Thanks for being on the lives and getting people to tap that screen. I really appreciate it there on TikTok. And hey, thanks for tuning in. Look, we got this bright, beautiful sunshine. Look at the Wrigley building. They're gleaming in the sun. And like I said, I'm going to take advantage of the sunshine. You know, I thought about going to the American Writers Museum, but we could save that for the wintertime when we got cold, gloomy weather or rainy weather or something. If the sun's shining, I want to be outside with the people here, and we can check the progress on the Christmas tree that they're setting up there in Millennium Park. And I bet you they got the Buckingham fountain turned off. Last time we were there like a week or so ago, it was still on. I couldn't believe the Buckingham fountain was still on. And hey, everybody's tuning in. Ann, Sharon, Tara, yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. So we got the light. We'll cross the street. We'll follow these. Look, we got people. All those people that say, "Where's everybody at in Chicago?" We got people because we just need sunshine and nice weather. Yeah, another beautiful day in paradise. How's it going, Chris? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I'm so glad we found Sarah. I was talking to her, messaging her today too, and I guess her phone was getting repaired, so that was what was going on. That's a big deal, you know. And I'm glad she's got her phone back. What dumb thing did I say as a man but it wasn't that, and then I was worried about, you know, if it was some other issue, I don't know, you know, but she's back, everything's fine. We got the band back together, and we got some new great additions to our moderator team, and I want to make sure I okayed it with her. She's the boss, you know how it is. She's very protective of who we let moderate. And she likes Anita, she likes Chris, Magic Mike, Diana. She likes team member there with Kahala. So we'll keep on trucking. They're Mary Therese, and how's it going? Mackenzie Evan, yeah. So yeah, they got all the gates. They got all the gates around Millennium Park, probably because they're setting up the Christmas tree. They had the sidewalks blocked off. Remember earlier in the week, I think earlier this week, they're setting up the Christmas tree. So it's to keep people, these are the workers, it's to keep people like me from trouncing too close to the trees. Now in the past, they've had these gates there were curfews. There were curfews when there was all that, commotion, people, flash mobs. There was some altercations around the bean. That was earlier this spring. There was some craziness going on, but I think that subsided. And look, here's the Christmas tree. Hello, how's it going, everybody? Yeah, they're doing the sidewalks. Thanks, everybody. Dolores, thanks for tuning in. Let me goodbye, Kevin. That's okay. Yeah, there wasn't too many people on this morning, and it's probably because I biked. And I didn't spend much time. I just rushed down Michigan Avenue, which is fine. We saw Billy Goats. We went down to Billy Goats. But hey, welcome to Millennium Park. This is the Christmas tree. They got this crane here. Looks like they're putting the lights on there or just cleaning out the needles. They got it propped up. So as this progresses, once they turn this thing on, we'll show you the Christmas tree all in all its glory. Look, they added all these little trunk of trees. I don't know if they're going to put lights on those or what they're going to do, but they're getting the Christmas tree ready for the Millennium Park holiday season here. Angel, how's it going? Marilyn, yeah, Monique. Hello, everybody. If I missed anybody, thanks for tuning in. Mayo's in. Yeah, the squirrel. We'll find some squirrels here. Here, we'll go by the ice skating rink because, you know, they're still working on the beans, so we'll film it. We'll film it from down here. They're hosing down. Oh, they're trying to make ice. They're trying to make ice. It looks like a little bit of ice. I guess they're turning on. I guess there's little underground chiller things. They're trying to make ice, but it's not cold enough. There's the bean. Here we got the ambulance. Yeah. Hop on the train. Hop on the train heading to the city. Yeah, why not? Let me get the camera straight here. There, look at that. There's the bean. Looking good. It looks better from down here because it's hard to film it over the fence because they're working on it still. Look at the buildings here. But yeah, they're trying to make ice and it's not working. I don't know why they're even trying. Yeah, the siren sounds of the city. You know what's going on here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Happy Thursday. The week's just flying by. And but hey, we're gonna take advantage of the sunshine. So what I'll probably do is we'll walk around the Art Institute, and then I might hype on a bike because then we can cover more ground. We can get all the way down to the southern end of Grant Park, see if the trees are looking any better. I know this I'll walk through this stretch right here, the beautiful orange fall leaves here. And these trees are still green. What are we, November 9th? What is it now, 8th or 9th? We got, these trees are all still green. How long are these trees gonna stay green? Till December? We can have green trees. No, I know, they'll turn before Thanksgiving. There's the bean. See how the bean, it looks like it has duct tape on the bottom of it. They're protecting it from the construction there. Yeah, the music got this fencing here. They got fencing over here kind of blocking these trees, but I know we're heading into the sun, but I just wanted to catch this nice fall color here. And hey, Honor Cuss, how's it going? The Lunch Bunch. Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. We're like, there's the Breakfast Club and we're the Lunch Bunch. And yeah, we'll have to remember that. That's good. I appreciate you being a good YouTube audience. So we got, you know me, I like to have options, and you know, I didn't watch the debate last night. Still a committee, but hopefully it'll never come to it. Once Congress through it here. It's probably good. We were doing so good too. It's always this area right around. There's always a dead zone right here. Here, we're coming back. Okay, so we're coming back. Thanks for dealing with the stream cutting out there. For some reason, there's always a shadow zone around Monroe here. And now I'm back to 3,800 kilobits per second. Yeah, it's getting back to being normal. Yeah, I know. Just when I thought my stream was strong, we lost it. But hey, we're by the food trucks here. Thanks for staying on through the little cutout in the connection there. There's the L going by. And we'll head over to, we'll go by the Art Institute. Sorry for the drop in the connection there, but I think we got it back here. I need to pay attention to it. Always used to be the zone was always right around the bean, but we'll see if we can make it past the lions here on the Art Institute. Sometimes that's a little spotty there too, but I know we lost some people. I dropped out there for a second. Thanks for staying on through the intermittent connection there, and we'll keep on trucking here. And it's getting back to normal. I did up my my hotspot. I doubled the amount of data my hotspot can handle through my service provider. So hopefully, at least in the morning and the evenings, we've been doing better with maintaining a constant stream. I know I drop out every once in a while, just like I did back there, but usually I can walk out of it. And so here, we'll see these trees are losing their leaves. Everything's in a really different stage of fall defoliage. But look here, we're going by the Art Institute. Thanks for staying on here for the scenes of the city. And if you missed this, we can watch it in the reruns. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, taking time out of your lunch day there to go past the lions here. Stuff you've all seen before. They'll be back. Get back to normal. Yeah, Mayo. Yeah, that's what happens. That's why I had to double my hotspot data limitations, and so hopefully that'll help out. I'm running this off the hotspot. It seems to be working better mornings and evenings. Hey, look at that! That's a salt truck. That's a salt truck. I wonder what the salt truck is driving through. I looked at the forecast. It looks like sunshine and 50 degrees through the weekend. So I didn't see any snow in the forecast. Did anybody else? Yeah, they really throttle me, because you could imagine how much bandwidth I use. I often go on weekdays, I go live at least 3-4 hours a day, and so that ends up being over a gigabyte of data usage per day. And so I can use like almost 2 gigabytes per day. I could use 100 gigabytes of data in a month. Isn't that amazing? And you know, all this live streaming that we take for granted. I'm streaming at 720p. Look at the beautiful fall colors here. Here's the gardens. And you know, when I went on last Sunday, when we went down to the Midway Plaisance, margaritas up north, that's great. When we went down to the Midway Plaisance, the artist Lorenzo or Laredo Taft, I don't know his first name. He's the same sculptor that did the Fountain of Time there on the Midway Plaisance. He did this fountain, which is into the Great Lakes, and this is the nice trees here south of the Art Institute along Michigan Avenue. And look at the beautiful fall colors here. Look at that. And these trees are so nice. It's so nice in the summertime to sit in there next to the fountains, and how the light filters through those trees. It's almost like if you ever go to San Antonio or Phoenix and you get that nice sun, and they got those trees, those little trees like that with the sun, the strong sun going through it. That's what we got here in this park. But here we'll cross. I'll try to get a bike. Let's see, what do we got? We got 12:17, so we got about 40 minutes to cruise through the rest of Grant Park here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to cross the street. There's the L going by. Here, I'll zoom in and get you a little scene of the L going by there. Thanks for tuning in. And I guess we're streaming now. And we're waiting for the light to change here at Jackson in Michigan. And let me zoom back out here. The train seems to have stopped. Once we get the light here, we'll cross. Bring your cup. Salt truck. Yeah, what's all these salt trucks? They got the salt trucks over there. I don't know what's going on. You know, maybe, sometimes they just use them to block streets. Like there might be some protest activity. Maybe that's what's going on. But here we're just waiting to cross the street. I hit this light at the exact wrong time. But look at that, there's some nice fall colors there. So what I'm going to do is let me get my other phone out here and get the Divvy app ready so we can just go out and check out a bike here. We'll cover more ground. There's the relish hot dogs. Yeah, I know there's something going on. To me, it looks like they're getting ready for some protest activity. They use those to block traffic from blowing through crowds. You know, that's always a big deal. Cars want to drive through protesters. I'm not fearing that. It's just, you know, stranger things have happened. Here, okay, so we're going to check out a Divvy bike here. I'm trying to check out one that has I always got to adjust the seats here. So hold on a second. Let me adjust the seat here. I'm going to check out a Divvy bike, and so we can ride around the park and cover more ground. and we'll ride down to the southern end of Grant Park, come up through Buckingham Fountain, and check out the fall foliage. So here, let's see if we can scan a bike here. There, take it. See if it'll let us check it out here. Yeah, we stole a bike. No, I'm a member. I pay $99 a year. You got a year membership to the Divvy. And for me, it works out because I can check it out in one place, return it in a different place, and just leave it and just start walking. And you know, Divvy bikes, they're pretty heavy. They're like tanks. You know, a lot of people that are professional bike riders, they don't like them at all because they're too heavy. Here's this giant head. It's Sir George Solti. That used to be in Lincoln Park up by the conservatory. And they moved it. They moved it down here. This giant head. But hey, we're in Grant Park here. Oh, you're in Chinatown, Austin. That's great. How's it going there? Yeah, get some nice lunch there. Chinatown's great. There's the new Chinatown, the old Chinatown. Chinatown Square, and under the Wentworth Gate. Isn't that great? Yeah. So here we'll ride up this way. I'm in Grant Park. So what I want to do is I want to ride up. I actually want to go up these stairs. So I might actually lift the bike here. We'll get you some scenes of the skyline. But hey, thanks for tuning in on YouTube. Yeah. Thanks. And yeah, let us know what's happening down there in Chinatown. It's such a beautiful day. I hope you're enjoying the sunshine. And here, I'm going to lift this bike up. We're going to go up the stairs here. There we go. I'll get the front here. Walking up the stairs. I forgot that there's stairs to go across this. And we'll go across the Metro tracks here. There we go. I got it. Trying to do this one-handed, one headlight. But here's the trough here. Yeah, I gotta check the tires. I know, I checked out that bike, and you saw that video in Hyde Park. We rode down 50th Street plus past the Powhatan and the Narragansett. Of course, thanks Tara for correcting me. I was close. I knew the Narragansett were New England, but they were Rhode Island. That's right, it was Rhode Island. They kicked them out of Rhode Island, the Narragansett tribe. And the Powhatans were in Virginia. At least I got that right. But there was other tribes in Massachusetts and Connecticut. And it goes back to the Pilgrim days. But these names linger, isn't that amazing? And there, I think there's a Narragansett county or town or something down there in Rhode Island. Just like roads. But hey, there's some beautiful stuff down there in Rhode Island. Some classic vintage mansions. All that money, that old money that used to go down there. Here, see the Buckingham Fountain is awesome. I have to make sure this car was coming here, and I had to brake real quick. Here we got the light here, so I'm gonna head straight across. And since the Buckingham Fountain is off, we'll catch it on the way back. We'll get you the nice views. I'll head over here because I want to head down towards Roosevelt, towards where the what is that called? The skateboard park is. See if anybody's skating down there. We'll check out the 1000M. And look at this sculpture. Look at these flowers. Here, let's ride down this path here. So, welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Grant Park. We're down here south of Ida B. Wells. There's Chris. There's Roosevelt University. The nice skyline of Chicago, and they got these giant flower sculptures. Isn't that nice? And there's a giant pothole there I just rode through. But look at these nice flowers here, these sculptural elements they got, and then they got all these fir trees. Even though it's low 50s, it feels wonderful. It's a perfect temperature to take a bike ride through the park. Yeah, Newport. Newport has all those mansions out there on the coast. Yeah, Tara, you know what I'm talking about. Has anybody filmed any TikToks of that? I bet that's amazing. You go down to those islands there in Newport. And look, the bridge. This bridge is closed. There's the Sears Tower, the Willis Tower, whatever you want to call it. And there's the Congress Hotel, your haunted hotel there with the Sears Tower behind it. Look, oh, we can just ramp right down. I can coast down these nice little paths. It shows you how vast Grant Park is. You know, I saw City Walking Girl was in here a week or two ago. She filmed some of the nice trees there, it looked like, by Buckingham Fountain. And we're south of there. We're at the southern half of Grant Park. And I gotta get up the hill. Oh man, this is a steep hill. So here, let's head this way. And actually, I want to go this way. I want to go the other way. I turned the wrong direction. I'm driving with one hand. So now I got to go uphill again. I got to go uphill both ways. We'll cross the street here. Let's see if we can get out in the street. Hey, there's the Hilton. Remember we inside in the Hilton? We saw Kitty O'Shea's, and there's the 1000M. Let's head down that way. There's a path over here. We can head right down that way. Well, look at that skyline view. Heading across, we're on Balboa, I think. And that's the path I want. The path I want is right there. So I got to cross the street, and I got to somehow get up on the sidewalk because there's no ramp right here. All these obstacles. Look at all these obstacles. But we can overcome them. Look at that. Go down the stairs. It's so funny. You know, back in the old, they never thought nothing about putting stairs everywhere. Nowadays, they would never put the stairs in here. They would have made this ADA accessible. But now there's stairs up and down everywhere you go. And I'm sure it's hard for people with accessibility issues to navigate this old park. I guess Central Park has the same problems if you go by the Bethesda fountain or anything. Yeah. You got to suffer for your art. You got to cut off your ear or something. You call this art? Some people call this spam. Thanks for tuning in. Look at the beautiful fall foliage here. Yeah, they're taking pictures of it. You see how the railroad troughs over there when you come in on the Metro. Here's this beautiful fountain. Look at this fountain here. See, we're across from the Essex Inn. And there's that historic mid-century modern where Jet and Ebony magazine used to have their headquarters. You see that there on the left. And then look at this fountain. Yeah, fear not the obstacles. Thank you. That's good. That's inspiring us all here. But here's this residential. They built that earlier. There's the 1000M. Look at that. The 1000M. It's not 1,000 feet tall. It's the address is 1,000. We got 1227 in the PM here in Chicago. We're riding through the southern half of Grant Park. And look how beautiful it still looks. Isn't that nice? Yeah, Anita, you seen this? It looks like California. It looks like California in November, and we're in Chicago. Look at this. We got green, yellow trees and people doing calisthenics or whatever. And here's a nice statue. I talked about this before, how when the 68 Democratic Convention was held and the hippies and yippies came down here to protest the Vietnam War, they gathered around this Civil War statue. It's a Union general. And there's historic photos when they protested this 68 convention. So hey, we get to do it again next year. We'll have the 2024 Democratic Convention is going to be in Chicago. The last time we had it here in Chicago in '96, it was a big success. That was when Clinton was renominated, Bill Clinton. Here, let's head up here. Let's see if anybody's in the skateboard park here. See, here's the Roosevelt skyline, the South Loop of Chicago, where it begins. And we can see Soldier Field. I guess the Bears play tonight, right? The Bears enjoying this nice. Sharon, you remember that? That's good. Thanks for tuning in here. Here, I'm going to turn off the comments for 1 second because I'm going to try to zoom in to get these skateboarders enjoying this park. And isn't this a nice amenity that you got this huge skateboard park right in the south western corner of Grant Park, down by Michigan and Randolph. They got all these, and of course there's TikToks of people riding motorcycles on this, wrecking into the wall. Look, he did a nice nice, what do they call that, an ollie or something? I missed it. Look at that, he's riding the rail. These are some good skateboarders. Hopefully Austin is seeing this. This is some cool stuff here. And yeah, look at that. He's over there on the side. This is a nice perch here. You can go on this little pedestrian. Yeah, look at that. That's hard to do. I mean, I try to skateboard. I can barely just skate down the street. I can't do tricks like this. These guys are good. That's why Dan rides a skateboard, his electric skateboard, and Deron on his one wheel. He's got like 5 one wheels. He's got them all sitting up there against the wall when he took a tumble. But here, I'll turn the comments back on. Yeah, I know. The Panthers are going to destroy the Bears. I know. I might just tune in to see what's happening, but good. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks for following City Walking Girl. Isn't that great? Yeah, we need to support. Please follow and support City Walking Girl. I will support and promote any other people that are serious about walking and talking in Chicago, because I realize I cannot by myself. It would be a full-time job, and even then it would be hard to cover all areas of Chicago. There's always so much going on at once, and since we're a city of almost 10 million people, there's got to be more than me and Vic Cohen and City Walking Girl. I know Nate was doing it for a while, but I haven't seen him boast anything lately, and it gets hard. It's hard. That's why I got to rely on my moderators. A lot of people don't like this city, but we're trying to show there's 2 sides to every coin. There's the Soldier Field's down that way, and so here, let's just ride down to the museum campus, and we'll go underneath Columbus Drive here to see if my connection holds up, and we'll just take a cruise through Grant Park. Let's see, do we got time to go to the museum campus? What time we got? 12:31. Okay, let's go up to the museum campus. Let's get that nice view. Let's get that nice view with the lake and the skyline over Grant Park with the fall colors, so we can get it in widescreen and post it. Yeah, so the Hutchinson Field's over there. That's where they have Lollapalooza and the Southern Stage. We're going to ride under DeSable Lakeshore Drive, head over to the museum campus. We'll see if the connection holds up. We'll go by. I won't go to Northerly Island. We don't have time. But I'll just go up to the nice view in front of the Field Museum. I think tomorrow might be a free day for the Field Museum, so I might try, if I have time tomorrow, cut out early for lunch, try to get down to the Field Museum. And if I can get you inside the Field Museum for an hour, that's not enough time to film the whole museum. But I'm going to try to get in there tomorrow, since it's a free day at the Field Museum. They have certain days that are free. Film Sue the dinosaur. We'll give you an overview of the beautiful interior of the Field Museum. So this is a preview. We'll show you the outside. And hopefully tomorrow, depending on if I can get out of work, we could try to get inside the Field Museum, because I don't think I've ever taken people inside there on any of these live streams. It would be perfect for our YouTube content. And yeah, we could do the bloodsuckers. They got bats, all the blood eating animals, lampreys. They got the flags at half staff. Huh. Why do they got the flags at half staff? Hey, is everybody still clear to the rear there? Let's see. Let's go over to check out this view here from the southern end of Grant Park in front of the Field Museum. Look at that. We got all the way from the Sears Tower over to Genie Gang. And here, see how they got this nice little informational displays pointing out the buildings, talking about the architecture and history. This area is the Lake Michigan. Yeah, cinematic look. Look at this. 720p. We're streaming 3,800 kilobits per second. Welcome to Chicago. Look at this beautiful skyline. We got almost peak fall colors here in Grant Park. Traffic's moving over there there's the 1000M. The 1000M looks like it's topped out. That's the 1000M, the new residential building. It looks taller than the Sears Tower from this perspective, but it's because we're closer to it. And there's the tall towers there on Roosevelt. See how you actually in the wintertime you can see more of the skyline because the trees kind of partially block some of the skyline. But here, let's head over to the let's go over to the Shed Aquarium and see what it looks like from over there. We'll get more of the lake there. But here's the Field Museum. Of course, Marshall Field heirs spent a lot of their money to help create this museum. And Marshall Field wanted it where Buckingham Fountain was. It was supposed to be in the, and then the Buckingham heirs donated money for the Buckingham Fountain, which became the centerpiece of the park. And in hindsight, that was a good move. Yeah, the Windy City. Veterans Day. Yeah, all Veterans Day. Veterans Day. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, see, I'm a little dense. That makes sense. Yeah. Happy Veterans Day. My dad's a veteran, fought in Vietnam, so I appreciate any veterans and respect your service. People currently serving and people that served in the wars. It's mainly veterans are people that served in the wars. And my dad always says it's for the people that paid the ultimate sacrifice, you know. But we also got Memorial Day for that too. But Veterans Day, people that fought in wars, including to the ones we got going on. Yeah, it could be for the mass shooting in Maine too. Yeah, I know, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, it's just a shame that we don't even know which tragedy it is. There's so many tragedies going on all the time. But here, look at the beautiful skyline of Chicago. We're up here by the Shed Aquarium. Look at that. Look at the fall colors. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to, yeah, isn't this nice? And that's why I couldn't pass up this bright, beautiful sunshine to get on a bike and go out here. Let's go over to the Shed, see what it looks like over here. We'll get more view of the lake. Hey, they're riding Segways. See, they're on the Segways over there. Taking a nice day for a Segway tour. That's the only time I see people riding Segways. There was a guy that lived I would see him ride it through the grass in Lincoln Park, but I haven't seen him lately. Hey, the Shed Aquarium, it's looking nice. Look at that. You got the octopus. And they got free days too. I would love to get you in the Shed Aquarium. We'll see if we can arrange that later. But look at the beautiful skyline here of Chicago. Yeah. You were on the access board. That's great. Hey, talk to the Shed Aquarium. This is such a great aquarium. And thanks for being on the access board there. So here, yeah, we'll just cruise down. What time we got? 12:37. I better head back. We better head back so I can get back to work kind of towards 1 o'clock. We'll pick up some speed here. I'll ride back underneath. We'll go by Hutchinson Field. Hutchinson Field, where the softball fields, they got some beautiful views. And look at these fall colors here. Even along here. Thanks, everybody. Always wind. But hey, look, there's a good view of the Field Museum. So we'll give that a try tomorrow, maybe. I'm not making any promises, it's just an idea. I haven't been in there in a while. I'm not a member. There, we'll go back in. We are in Grant Park, but it says to Grant Park. There's a nice map. Museum campus. Get you right under Sable Lakeshore Drive here. Yeah, we'll go up this way. We'll go up to the Hutchinson Field here where they got softball fields. And I used to play 16-inch softball, managed a team. We used to be able to play here after work with the engineers in the Architectural League and have this beautiful backdrop to our softball games. And it was the best place, the best backdrop in the whole city to play softball. But they're small little fields. You know, the balls are always going into the field next to you, but that's okay. Look at the Lake Michigan, Lakeshore Drive, DuSable Lakeshore Drive, and then look at these skylines. We'll have nice skyline views all the way back in here. We'll ride up past Buckingham Fountain. Get around these people here. Yeah, look at this. Look at this view. Look at these softball fields. Look at this great view. Maybe I'll just ride in the grass here if it's not too, it'll be a little bumpy, but look at this. Yeah, look at this. we'll just keep this in the view here. And actually I will get over here because it'll be easier if I ride on this. I don't want to destroy the grass. You can look through the trees there. Here you can view up this way too. But what a beautiful backdrop for the softball games. And this is where they have Lollapalooza. This is where they had the part of the NASCAR course staging, where they had the concerts for NASCAR. They had it over here. And they didn't get to do the concerts this year because we got all that rain. But I guess they renewed it for next year. So maybe. Hey, thanks Tara. Thanks for tuning in. Isn't this nice? Scenes of the city. I know Boston has a beautiful skyline with the harbor there. I like going to Boston. Hopefully someday I'll take this show on the road. We'll go visit New York, Boston, Philadelphia. I do want to go to New Orleans in the wintertime. I wouldn't even mind going through the California cities. I might get to the Texas cities. There's a live streamer from San Antonio. He gets up really early in the morning and he walks through the Riverwalk. And he does a great job. And he says, yeah, people tell him, they're like, is it dangerous? You know, he gets the same thing in San Antonio. And he's just like laughing about it because, you know, it's all what you get used to. But here, we'll try to get across here. We'll wait till this traffic. They got the light here, so this shouldn't be a long light. I have a knack for catching the lights. It just changed. So we got to wait for the light to cycle through, but I'll show you views of the lake here. And, oh, McCormick and Howard. That's good. Oh, yeah, I'd like to check that out. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, the sanitation department there, McCormick and Howard. That's up on the north side there. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I want to see that. So here, we'll kind of ride through. You see how they got these X's? It's kind of like a triangle area here in Grant Park. This is the center of Grant Park. And here we'll go this way. I want to ride up through the center of, there's these how's it going? There's these little formal planet area that leads up to the Buckingham Fountain. We've rode through it before. I want to see what it looks like in the fall. Right here, see these little trees here? See, and there's down where we just rode through Hutchinson Field, South Loop skyline, and we'll ride. So you got some benches here you can sit. But look at this. You ride right through here. This is where I feel like you're in Disneyland or France or something. You know, we got the nice view straight up to the Buckingham Fountain. And yes, the Buckingham Fountain's off. And yeah, you just got to know how to behave, have street smarts. You know, it always baffles me. I'm like, look, I've been walking in the city to work for 25 years. Yeah, I've seen some crazy stuff. But, you know, it's just, if you walk in New York City, you're going to see some crazy stuff. If you walk in San Antonio, you're even going to see some crazy stuff. You know, it's just roll with it. Have your street smarts. Do the best you can, you know. I'm disturbed by the videos we see every day, too. It's hard to watch the news, you know. Carjackings. I don't understand why it's happening too. It's always the background noise. Here's the Buckingham Fountain. Look, thanks for tuning in to Chicago. The Buckingham Fountain's off for the season. We still got this beautiful skyline. I know you guys understand what's going on. That's why I appreciate you being a good lunchtime audience here. The Lunch Bunch. Lunch Bunch knows. Here, look at the Lake Michigan. There, Navy Pier, Buckingham Fountain. Look at that, Sears Tower, Roosevelt University, Northern Trust, Metropolitan Building. So we look forward to the day in May when they turn this thing back on. Hopefully we'll be back down to film it like we were last year. Saw the band and maybe even Mr. Schilling there will be the master of ceremonies, even though he's retiring from the weatherman there at WGN. And Kurt Schilling. But here we'll ride down. So I'm gonna probably what I'll do is let's see what we got. 12:44. I'll ride over to the lakefront and try to get rid of this bike. So bear with me here. we'll, whoa, I got to really slow down here. I was going to hit that wall. Hit the wall. We hit the wall. There, we'll ride through this X here. It's a true formal French garden. There's like 4 X's on either side of the Buckingham fountain. You were trespassing, yeah. Hey, welcome to world. Now you're a true live streamer, Chris. You know how it feels to me too. You know, it just. Hey, as long as you made it out, no one was looking. It was worth it. Here, let's get across here. Let's see if we can get across. Yeah, we got the light here. We'll see. Make sure these cars don't run us over. To make sure we see us coming here. Nope. I don't know if they're waiting or not. They keep pulling out. You know, it's just like the car doesn't want to stop their momentum. I get it. Here's Butler Field. They call this Butler Field. Oh, I missed it here. I can actually ride over here. Oh, I missed my turn here. I'm riding through the muck. There's a nice skyline view. Look at that. This is like one of the best views right here. You go to Butler Field. They call that the Perillo Bandshell, as opposed to the Pritzker Bandshell, which is in Millennium Park. Look at this view. Walking the dog. Chicago skyline. Beautiful fall day. Early November. Thanks for being a part of it. Yeah, isn't that nice, Tara? Yeah, amber waves of trees. America the beautiful. I keep reminding people, Chicago's part of America. You don't have to like it, but it's the quintessential American city for good and bad and ugly. A true American city. That's why we don't like it. We have this American self-loathing. You know, people are very patriotic, but then they also want to destroy America to save America. We must destroy the government to save the government. You know, it's like one of those lines of thought. The Smurf building, yeah, Smurfit Stone, yeah, the diamond shape, yeah. Look at that view. Yeah, we got the light here. So actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to ride all the way down, because we already did Millennium Park. I'm going to ride down to the lakefront path and connect with the river, and I might park this bike in Lakeshore East and just head back into work that way. So I was looking at this because we got, what, 15 minutes, 13 minutes? I think I can make it there in 10 minutes. We'll ride past, here's the S curve in USABA Lakeshore Drive. Here's the Aon. Look how nice the St. Regis looks there. Here's some nice trees here. Yeah, this is up by the southern end of the Cancer Survivors Park. Yeah, let's go. Look at that. Yeah. So we'll ride up this way. There's some tennis courts over here, I think. They moved the tennis courts. And what a beautiful day. Look at this fall foliage. Yeah, we got a paradox. The paradox of America. It's like remember in Vietnam, they said we had to destroy the village to save the village. All this stupid rationales for, you know, we had to destroy the government to save the government. What are you going to replace it with? You know, it's the best thing we got. Yeah, it's got problems, but it's like capitalism. Capitalism has problems, but it's the best thing we got. You know, I'm sorry talking about. Look how this curving path curves around here. And there was some tennis courts we went by, but I didn't really film them. So you see how you can connect right with Lakeshore Drive here, and we'll get to the bike path here. Yeah, we got the green light. We got the green light. We'll go with that woman up there. We'll cross these entrance ramps to USABA Lakeshore Drive, and we'll get on the bike path. But we won't cross the river. We'll just head into the river, and I'll probably ride into Lakeshore East. There's a place to park the bike over there. Hopefully there's some docks there, and then we'll just walk back up into work. Yeah, so here we're back at the lake. We're by, am I streaming okay? Okay, good. There's the Columbia Yacht Club. Here's the bike path. There's DuSable Harbor. Look at the geese. Ah, the geese are grazing. There's Navy Pier. Third Coast Cycles. Still got some bikes you can rent. Look at the geese. Geese are having fun. Grazing. Look at Navy Pier. We won't get fooled again. Yeah, the Who song. We won't get fooled again. Yeah, that's, I mean, how many times we have to sing that song? Yeah, that's what it was about, you know. Fool me once, shame on you. Any fool me ain't gonna get fooled again. It's a wise quote from George Bush II. Struggling to put food on your family. Can people and fish coexist? Yeah. Oh, George Bush II. He looks so benign now compared to some of the other political candidates. I remember when I feared George Bush II, and now he doesn't look too bad compared to some of the other choices, you know? It's all relative. It's all relative. But look at that. Look at that. That's the Coast Guard station here. And you know what? I messed up. I'm talking jawbone so much, trying to be comical here, that I missed my turn. So that's okay. We'll go down here. We'll take a left, and we'll go underneath where we're describing. We'll stay on the river walk here. And oh, congestion. Always congestion. I know that's why some people don't like cities. It is frustrating, the congestion. Everywhere you go, there's somebody in your way, staring you down, honking at you. Get out of my way. Look at Lake Point Tower. It's looking nice. Look at these giant riprap things, the erosion control things they got here. I call them giant jacks, like Jack in the Box. Here's some nice sculpture here. This is kind of trippy. Look at his eyes. Those eyes staring at you. That's freaky. But there's the bridge over the Chicago River. We'll go through this little, and yeah, Chicago River walk this way. Go past all these murals. Doesn't this look nice? Look how we're riding through this little underpass with all the on your side. Yeah, I went the wrong way. How do I know where I'm going? I'm going the wrong way. So we won't ride too long on this. We're gonna go underneath where they tow the cars, and then there's a place to park the divvy. What time we got here? 12:52. We're doing good. So thanks for coming along for this tour. Look at the river. Hey, say hello to Darren Monroe. How's it going, Darren? Glad you're doing better. I'm glad we found Sarah too. Look, they got the Taco Rio. Still got the flags out. I guess they had stuff for Dia de los Muertos. Here's the, even though that's a Brazilian place, Rio, I guess, I don't know. It's not Mexican. But, yeah, so we'll go past the urban kayaks, and we'll get up here where they got the memorial here by the little spongy playground, and we'll go park this bike. There's your Chicago River view. We covered some ground this lunch. Thanks for being on this nice sunny day. Yeah, we'll ride past this spongy stuff and see if they're towing any cars. Hey, they're playing. That's good. Here comes another bike. So yeah, we'll just head this way. Oh, there's a giant rat. Hey, let's film the rat here. Yeah, so they're doing a strike. That's great. Every time they got a strike, Chris, you've seen these too. They got the rat. They're striking. They're striking at the hotel here, I think, for the St. Regis, I guess is what that is. You dirty rat. So Kenny's got the rats. We got the giant rat for the unions. Oh. Yeah. Darren, Chris, thanks everybody. Thanks for tuning in here. We'll wait till this car passes. There, I usually do that so they know that I'm coming behind them here. And then we'll circle up. Hey, got plenty of spots. I can park the bike. Remember that time I tried to park the bike in Lincoln Park and there were no docks and I had to keep riding around? That's the only drawback to divvies. Sometimes you want to go to park them and there's no docks left. It's a flaw in the system. Hey, that was nice. See how fast we got back here? You know where we're at now? We're back in Lakeshore East, so I can just walk right up here and go back to work. So we covered some ground. So we'll check out the fall foliage here in Lakeshore East. I can switch hands here. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Literally, thanks for coming. I took you for a ride. Thanks for being a good audience here. Checking out scenes of the city here in the fall. Yeah, we might try the Field Museum tomorrow. We'll see if I can get down there. I think it's a free day. You can check the, there's a web page. I think one of the news stations, they list all the museums, what days they're free. On Tuesdays, I think the Modern Museum of Art is free. I don't know if they'll let me film in there because it's an art museum, because the Art Institute doesn't like me filming, but we might give that a try. Be creative. Thanks, Wes. Thanks, Be Creative, Sharon. And yeah, I know I should be the spokesman. I'll start trying to roll this stuff into endorsements. You know, you see how I'm practicing. Like when I did, I tried to do a video to promote, you know, I didn't get paid. I just did it on my own volition. I promoted the Chicago Fair Trade pop-up shop there. And, you know, I'm not big about being an influencer, trying to sell stuff. I know I was talking with, well, I need to talk to Grim Evil about merchandising, doing shirts. He's got some ideas for shirts. So I'll get back to you, Grim Evil. I don't know if you're tuning in. I've been so busy with work that I'll look at it on the weekend and we'll talk about it. And I know you got some good ideas because you got some good tattoos. So you probably got some good ideas for t-shirts. So yeah, I'm going to sign off. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Have a great day, everybody. I'm going to head back to work. So we'll be on TikTok tonight. We'll say hello to Sarah and everybody else. And thanks, Anita. Thanks, Chris. And everybody else for being on. Have a great day. And Fred's Cultural Center. Yeah, oh, good. Yeah, go to the Architectural Museum on Sunday. Yeah, check it out. You can check the Architectural Biennial and the Architecture Museum. Isn't that great? That's good. Let me know how it goes. And thanks for coming into the city. I know you get around. So see you, Tara. See you, Be Creative, everybody else. Thanks for tuning in. And Anita, we'll talk to you later. Have a great day, everybody. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Lavonda. Thanks, Lavonda. Thanks. The way I roll. Enriquez.